I hear Broadcasting from deep within the StreamYard studios, from high atop the KPC Music Corporate Tower in the southwest desert town of Kanab, Utah. This is doloremvox, and now your host, Kelly Chambers.
Welcome. I'm Kelly, and this is doloremvox, the Voice of Pain live podcast. Yeah. Well, to start with, I was out for a couple weeks, and I'm not going to alter my story. I think you guys need to know the truth. I mean, I'm going to tell you the truth. I got burned out, just overdoing it, trying to do too much. I've decided to now do one interview per month. And my first interview is, of course, going to be Twilight Transmission. He sent me one of his t-shirts, which is awesome. Check that out. Oh, you can't see it. That's my new Twilight Transmission shirt. And so Christopher Alvarado will be joining us. Not tonight. We're going to speak this weekend. I've had to, and I'm having to adjust all my interviews. Everybody that I had lined up, I had like 2 in 1 month. And, I'm new to this. This is only my 5th episode. So I'm going to slow down and just take it easy. I'm still learning StreamYard, which I think is an awesome program for doing stuff like this. And there's a lot to learn. So, but talking about Chris, let's do this, and I'll be right back.
Coming soon on the doloremvox podcast, the Twilight Transmissions interview with Christopher Alvarado. So subscribe today and tell a friend. doloremvox. Your podcast, our podcast, the podcast.
Yeah, that's a brand new single that Chris put out with Witches of Malibu. It's a collab. That Dirt Beat is the name of that song. I love it, man. It's awesome. So, and to start off this podcast, you were listening to some of my music. The song was Gambia, and that's from the Gambia EP. It's got 4 songs, all kind of that same kind of genre. And tonight, before we go, I'm going to do the new, what I like to call Got Headphones. And I'm going to play a song from the last show that I performed at the Industrial Division complex in Sacramento, California. back in 1990. And it was just Martin, who was my music partner in crime, who has passed away, is not with us anymore. And I miss him dearly. But I'm going to play you a track from that live album. It's called Angel Falls. And when we were touring, I was a front man. So you'll hear me singing on that one. But yeah, 1990. That was actually my last show that I did before going off the road, marrying, having kids, doing that kind of thing. But I'm getting my, like I said, I've been out for a couple weeks, and I apologize. That I believe in consistency, and I didn't like not doing a podcast when Wednesday came, but I'm 63 and I'm still learning how to schedule myself. Now, my father and I share a place. We live together. He's 89. And, he's very honest with me. One of my biggest supporters. And he said, Kelly, you can't keep going like this. You got to take time for yourself, which I haven't done since October. So anyway, yeah, I think he's knocking on the door right now. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. I'm live right now. So, yeah, he made dinner. I can't wait. I'm starving. I was up all night last night, working with Paul, and Paul is, he's backstage. He's here. And I haven't said anything to Paul yet, but I would really like him to take my second seat, meaning that he can help me run this. It's hard. It's not easy to do this when you're by yourself, running commercials, doing this, doing that. It's a challenge. But anyway, over that last couple of weeks, like I said, I'm burned out, man, and it affected my health greatly. Now, Deluxe means voice of pain. I didn't choose this. It was Paul, who's, he was the one that said, "Hey, Kelly, let's do a podcast." And I said, yeah. But I'm the kind of person where I start doing something. Whoa, hey, calm down. I get so focused, that's all I do. Everything else, doesn't exist. So at this point, I'm going to take time. I'm putting myself on a schedule. So, I can work and do this, do my research on upcoming interviews that I have. And I do have some interviews coming up that I'm extremely excited about. There's one I haven't done any commercial for yet, but it's going to be a listener party. And it's a 5-piece, I don't know what you would call it. It's called Techno Poetry. And it's done by Dave Shadow Velasquez. And some of you might know Dave. He was the frontman singer for the 80s band Necropolis of Love. And Dave lives in Belgium. And I helped him with these recordings, bringing up the volume, that kind of stuff. And he was nice enough to allow me to put together a listener party. It won't be on a Wednesday. I don't know when yet, but you'll know. I'm going to do some advertising. I figure I'll do it maybe on a weekend, at night, later. And it's some great stuff, man. You're going to love it. He does this poetry to this techno music, and it blew me away when I heard it. So when that happens, I invite everybody to come and join in. I think you'll enjoy it as much as I have. And see, now I've got a little bit of a cold going on again. Shit, so excuse me, wiping my nose. But I'm going to look at my cheat sheets here. Yeah, the past weeks, I watched some movies. I watched Avatar, which I did watch, 13 years ago when it came out. I forgot what a fantastic movie that was. For those of you who are into the band Yes, Avatar reminds me of a Roger Dean painting. And Roger Dean is an artist who did all the artwork for Yes back in the 60s and 70s, and I believe even into the 80s. But like Avatar, way before Avatar was even existed, he was doing paintings of floating islands in the sky. And it was, and then I ended up, after that, I watched, what is it? The Way of the Water, which I thought was okay. Not as the first one, but it was okay. Of course, I rewatched Equalizer 1 and 2. That's great movies. I love it. Yeah. Now, what else did I watch? I watched The Blues Brothers. I haven't seen that in years. That was great. I watched again. I watched it a couple times. The Total Recall reboot, the new one, and that's good too. They changed up the story, and I thought the acting and the action was sublime. But what else did I watch? I watched Land of the Lost. My God, what a terrible movie. I mean, parts of it were funny. But yeah, I don't know. I watched it out of boredom. It was okay. And then the last one I watched, I watched it a long time ago, is that movie with Will Smith, I, Robot. And wow, we're heading in that direction if we're not already there. I mean, we have bipedal robots right now that can walk on their own, which is awesome. I was watching, for those of you who follow him, I like Nick Shirley. He goes out, he does the IRL stuff. He goes out there on the streets and, interviews people and talks to them about the state of our economy, that kind of stuff. If you then you know what Nick Shirley's all about. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to put that into the description. But if you're interested in getting a copy of the Gambia EP or any of my music, the link is in description. You can go there. It's uropatwin.com. And you'll find links to Misery Corp. That's Paul, my buddy who got me into doing this. And he's got some fantastic music. And also Twilight Transmission, Christopher Alvarado. So that's what I've done all my life. I'm a semi-retired recording artist at this point in my life. I didn't really know when I started this what my niche would be. And my niche is what I know, which is music. But for those of you who've seen the first couple of podcasts I did, I talked about working in radio. I got my FCC license back in 1982 and started working in radio. So that experience brings me here today doing this podcast. And I love talk radio. I thought, well, I'll do a podcast. I'll play a couple songs. I'll spotlight different musicians like Twilight Transmission, Misery Corp. I'm going to be doing stuff from Razor Glamour, which I've done already, but we're going to do an interview. And Paul, that's one of Paul's side projects. And then there's JR and Slaughterhouse Records. That's an interview I'm looking forward to. He's got some fantastic music, which you've already heard. Actually, my last podcast, before I took that time off, I played one of his most recent songs from a new piece he's doing, which you're going to hear more of, because I'm going to play that again, probably next week. Excuse me. See, I'm catching a cold. I hate that. I get over one and seems like another one comes in. But I've been honest with you guys. I'm disabled. I've had 2 spinal surgeries. The first one, that's what did it. After that, my life changed. I could no longer do what I was doing. And that was over 20 years ago. But the title of this, doloremvox, which means voice of pain, is right up my alley. I'm one of these people that I live daily with pain. I take pain medication, which, there's a lot of stuff about that, people dying and that. Well, yeah, people are going to die from taking pain medication when they start drinking and mixing it with other crap. I don't do that. That's not me. I don't abuse my meds. I've been on pain medication now for over 20 years. And thank God we have that. I see a pain doctor once a month. And my neck went out months ago. So that's been intense. So I'm sure I'll probably have another surgery in the future. And if that happens, guess what? I'll do this show from my hospital bed. And that's a promise. I don't care where I'm at. I'm going to do this show. So, but what I was talking about was after watching iRobot, I started watching Nick Shirley's recent IRL. He's in LA and he's, trying to interview people on the street. And there's a box. It's the, robots that deliver food. Not a person. It's a robot. I mean, we're living it right now. I'm 63 and I feel fortunate to be here to be able to, watch this. It's amazing. It is. What a time to be alive. But let's see. What did I want to talk about tonight? Yeah, that. Living in the current times. Excuse me. Next week, I'm going to talk about my paranormal childhood. My whole family, we dealt with some really interesting stuff. And I'm going to do a short little interview, record my father, because he had his own experience. I had mine. My sister, she had her experience. And these days, if you watch anything on YouTube, they have those shows like, what's one? It's called, what is it? It's classified captures or fair tales. I mean, we all have phones. We all have phones with cameras and video. And I'll tell you, man, I watched this and it's some pretty compelling stuff. You know, I mean, people are catching some really interesting things. And as you all know, I don't know what you believe. I believe it's real. It's there. There's proof. Just like, UFOs. I think they've been here the whole time. I do. There's a movie that I liked. It's part of the Aliens sequels, Prometheus. For those of you who saw Prometheus, I'll believe that's kind of probably how it was. Somebody came here, they planted us here, and, I think there might be some truth to that. I don't know, but that was a pretty moving movie. I hope I'm coming through okay. Let's see. Let me look. We got somebody in chat over here. Why is... Oh, sorry about that. I disconnected myself. Let's see. Oh, it's Paul. He's backstage. Do you want to come join us, Paul? I'll put you on stage if you want. Oh, we got some comments here. Let's see. Oh, there he is. He's backstage. Yep, I see you. I see you. Ah! And there he is. There's Todd Wynn. He's the other half of Razor Glamour. Glamour Razor. One of my favorite bands right now. I just got last night, Paul sent me more of their music. And Paul says it was done more or less tongue in cheek or whatever. I don't know what that means, but I think it's some awesome music. So we're going to do an interview with both of them, and I want to play some more of their music. I think actually next week I might start to show off with one of their songs. And you rock on too, Todd. Thanks for being here, man. It's good to see you. Let's see what I got. I wanted to touch on today. That's about it. Yeah, I think next week, if I don't do it next week, I'll do it the following week. The live stream will be titled Paranormal Childhood. And it's going to be about my experience and my family's experience. We lived in Hayward, California, in a place, a 3-bedroom, like condo, and wow, weird stuff happened there. Dishes. Get up in the morning in the kitchen, dishes are thrown everywhere. Chairs are stacked on top of each other. It's kind of like what you see in a movie, but we experienced that firsthand. And I'm not going to spoil it and say much more, but I may do that next week, or I may hold up and do it in a couple weeks, because I want to interview my father. He had an interesting experience himself, and it kind of made him a believer, as all of us. So I don't know what you guys all believe out there. Yeah. What I have next on the list is got headphones. So I'm going to do a commercial here. Set that up. I'll play the song I was telling you about, Angel Fall, from the last live show I did in Sacramento, California. So stick with me for a minute. Watch this, and we'll do got headphones. So if you got headphones, now would be the time to put them on. All right? How about that?
The Heavy Metal Shop, peddling evil since 1987, Salt Lake City, Utah. Online at heavymetalshop.com or call 801-467-7071. That's metal. That's the Heavy Metal Shop.
Incense Warehouse. Top quality incense at unbelievable prices. If you love a particular scent, they will have it. Online at incensewarehouse.com or call 516-513-1532 and tell them that doloremvox sent you. Incense Warehouse. Increase your atmospheric resolution of smells today.
And Paul is here, the man responsible for that particular music right there. You want to come on deck for a minute, Paul, and say hi to everybody, or you just want to hang out backstage? I can bring you in.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
Whoa, we've got.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got a lot of echo. You got echo.
Yeah, we got an echo.
Yeah, bad. That's bad echo. Wow. We didn't have that last night when we were here playing around.
Yeah, you know what? It's going through my headphones too.
Yeah, me too. I hear it. Yeah. Yeah. That's too bad. But here's Paul. There he is. He is actually Misery Corp.
I know.
You want to, check his music out, download it, go to miserycorp.com. Yeah, he's putting together a brand new website, and it's awesome. So, yeah, man, that's weird. We're getting a really, really bad echo. Real bad. That's weird. Yeah, did you guys like the that picture of me? That's from a live show. Like I said, that was the last live show I did, 1990. And that was from Sacramento, California. And if you want to hear the whole album, it's at uropatwin.com, and you can download it for free, or name a price, pay $1 for it, whatever. That's up to you. I'm just happy when people go and download it. That's why I did that. But yeah, it's weird, Paul, that we're getting that echo. We were in here last night.
Check it out now. Can you hear an echo now?
No, not at all. But you're loud. Back off your mic a little bit. You're really loud. I don't know. Maybe I'm loud too. I got my mic.
That's better.
There you go. That's better. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely live. But yeah. So I'm gonna get Paul and Todd. Todd is hanging out in chat here on YouTube. Oh yeah, and I didn't tell anybody. Somebody hacked my Facebook account, my main account, the Kelly P. Chambers account. So, of course, Facebook has restricted it. I can't access it. That I was streaming that actual account. So, I'm going to set it up. I've got doloremvox is on Facebook. And I want to start streaming there. I'm just really concerned about doing YouTube. We got some background noise, Paul. What's going on? You got your TV on? What's that? Yeah,
I know. It's like I was trying to monitor. See, now I can't hear anything.
Dude, you are so loud. Wow.
I don't have headphones. I don't have anything.
Okay, I'm going to pull you off stage. Okay. Because we're 42 minutes into this podcast, and we're basically at the end. But we can't end without doing this. And some of you are going to know what this is all about. And some of you may not.
Hey there, friends. It's your buddy Kelly Chambers. And guess what? Kelly's got something super magical to show you. And it's his magic mirror, where Kelly can see all his friends. And look, the magic is working, and the mirror is shining bright. And it's ready to tell us all about your fun day. Did you play with your favorite toys? Or maybe you had a blast watching the doloremvox podcast with friends. Oh, I see someone had an amazing time with paints and colors, and some of you were dancing like little stars. How cool is that? Remember, every Wednesday at 5 p.m. is a chance to have fun and make new friends. Kelly loves hearing all about your adventures. So keep watching, and keep sharing DoloRemVox with friends. That's it for today. Don't forget to check in every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time to the DoloRemVox podcast. Until next time, stay magical and keep having fun. Bye-bye.
All right. Whoops, I forgot to do this. I'll get it down. Come on. Oh, sorry, guys. Here we go.
Romper, bomper, stomper, boo. Tell me, tell me, tell me, do. Magic mirror, tell me today. Did all my friends have fun at play?
Okay, I got my magic mirror. And let's see who I can find out there. Let's see, I got a list too of some people that I saw I thought I'd write down. Like Brittany. Hi, Brittany. And of course, there's Kinsey. I hope she had a good school today. And we got Audrey and Adelaide and Shelby. And I see Gordon, an old friend of mine. Haven't seen him in a while. And, of course, I see Todd. Hey, Todd. I see you in my magic mirror, dude. That's awesome. And, yeah, that's about what I see today. So, if you got a request for magic mirror, please let me know. I'd be happy to include it. All I got to do is concentrate and look through this and see how much fun you had today.
Have an idea for a show topic? Send your ideas to doloremvox@gmail.com. If we choose your idea or topic, you will be invited to join us live during that particular broadcast to share with us your reason you picked that topic and what it means to you. Live participation not required.
Okay. Well, wow, 46 minutes. I didn't think I'd even go that long tonight. But that long rest that I had, it did help. I feel much stronger mentally, definitely, and even physically. I'm feeling much better. I'm glad to be here. This has become my deal. I'm putting everything into this podcast. And this isn't my podcast. This is our podcast. So if there's something you'd like to, a topic that you'd like to hear, or, let me know. I'd be happy to, include it. And you message me through Facebook at doloremvox, which is on Facebook. I started a group. Here, I'll show you. Let's get this up here. See, I'm learning. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Whoops. I got, dang it. What do I got going here? Hold on. Let me get rid of that. People messaging me. Let's get rid of that. Okay. This is my new, it's called Best Baby Boomer Metaverse. And it's a baby boomer Facebook group. God, we got almost 300 members. And this is new. I started this about the same time that I started doing this podcast, or, started putting this together. But that's my group. So even if you're not a baby boomer, you're invited to come and join. We'd love to have you. And, if you want to chat about a topic, or maybe a band that you'd like to hear, get with me. I'm very easy to contact. So let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Do I have anything else I wanted to cover today? My throat. I'm not used to talking. I've been just kind of isolating, and let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it. Unfortunately, we were having some technical issues with Paul, but we'll figure it out. Just like I said, this is my 5th episode, so I'm learning. And this is not just my podcast, this is your podcast. And I'm here to, talk to you guys. Maybe I can bring a little bit of my experience to the table here in the future. So with that, I'm going to say good night. Look for the new commercial for the techno poetry. That'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. So I'll say good night, and let's end it here. All right. Let's see. I don't know how to end it here though. Let's see. Oh, okay. See, I'm learning.